Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2 minute, two.
We can switch locations again.
Yeah, we keep moving around. We're mobile.
All right, today's question. Why has the church been harsh to women, not letting them speak or be ministers?
Okay, well, I mean, the knee-jerk reaction is not all like that, which, I mean, because in our church, people speak and can be ministers, no matter who they are.
Right.
That said, the point is apt. The church has a long history of dividing and valuing people different.
Yeah.
And I would say a lot of that comes because church is a cultural group as well as a faith group, and you can never separate those two in any group or system. And so cultural leanings will tend to seep into Scripture as much as enlightenment seeps out of them. And people haven't been helped by isolating some passages from, for instance, the epistles of Paul that were steeped in his culture and meant something to him and his readers that the meaning might still translate, not always, but most times to us, but the package that it's in, the cultural wrappings, probably should not, because what might have been permissible in those times would be harmful to us, but people import the whole thing and say it's all equally the same, and it's really not.
Yeah.
So we have to do some discernment process with any piece of Scripture, which is to sit with people, especially people different than we're used to, and say, what do you hear? What do you think this says? How does this affect you? And how does this carry out the bigger message of God?
Sure.
And then in those discussions, we begin to sort out which things we need to emphasize and what things we can kind of let go by the wayside because they don't translate into this time and place.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you for the question. If you have your own questions, we have a forum at lightofthespirit.church and a Twitter.
At Dave Deckard, Deckard.
There you go. And email.
Pastor@sov-id.org.
All right, we will see you next week for our next question.